India is a country of rich heritage and culture. The diverse landscape of India has history written on it in the language of monuments. Become a part of our journey by subscribing and pressing the bell icon as we take you along discovering the monuments of India. We thought to start off the series with something big and decided to cover the largest statue in the world, the Statue of Unity. Locating it on the map, the Statue of Unity is built on the Sadhu Island in the Narmada River. And is about 3 kilometers from the Sardar Sarovar Dam. The island is approachable by a 4-lane highway from Vadodara or Surat sides. Both happens to be the nearest airports as well. While coming by bus, drop off at Kevadia bus stand, which is about 8 kilometers from the statue, and take the shuttle bus to the statue. And if you are coming by your own car, simply navigate through Google, but make sure to put in the right keywords. Simply putting in Sardar Patel statue will bring you here, which is the correct statue indeed, but not the one that you intended for. Put in Statue of Unity in the map and it will take you to an off-road which goes through Rajpipla town and takes you through an amazing green landscape with very less traffic. While enjoying the greenery on the way, you must stop by the local corn delicacy, an absolute treat to the taste buds. The place is approachable by 2 routes in the final 6 kilometers. The main road is the good choice and perhaps the only choice, as the alternative route through the bridge gets fully submerged during monsoon season. Still, for the sake of sightseeing, it is a nice place to hang out. This place provides a rather unique view of the statue in all its natural settings. But while going close to the river, one must be aware of the freshwater crocs that might actually look like a rock. The statue becomes visible from 6 to 7 kilometers distance and it starts looking huge already. The parking is about 1 kilometer from the main entry, so you can choose to drop off your friends at the entry gate and park the vehicle at the designated place and come back at the entry. Parking will cost you 150 rupees. On the way to the entry gate, you can see the helipad. Here you can book your chopper ride, which will cost you 2900 rupees for a 10-minute ride. The basic tickets cost 60 rupees for kids and 120 for adults. And in case you want to move closer to the heart of the statue and enjoy the viewers gallery, then the cost is 200 rupees for kids and 350 rupees for adults. Apart from that, if you want to skip the long queues during rush hour and weekends, there is a provision of express ticket that costs 1000 rupees. Foreigners though have to pay a little more. We recommend booking all the tickets online. Located between the Satpura and Vindhya mountain ranges, the statue stands out in a scenic landscape. It covers an area of 20 square kilometers and is surrounded by a 12 square kilometer lake. Considering the size of the statue, you need to be standing away a fair distance to take a selfie, for which designated selfie points are made. Bags and eatables are not allowed inside the premises. You can leave them in your car or at the baggage counters. On an average, about 15,000 visitors are expected per day, but weekends are particularly crowded. The usual eagerness will make you reach the statue first, before exploring the museum area in the basement. Tickets are meant for 2 hours duration, but in reality the time policy is not so rigidly followed. But one must not push the luck, as it may become a filtration criteria in case of huge rush. As you reach closer to the statue, you are spellbounded by the enormity of the structure. To signify the contribution of this grassroots leader, a nationwide campaign was launched in which over 5 lakh farmers donated 5,000 metric tons of iron from 6 lakh villages in a 3-month long nationwide campaign. The statue was designed by sculptor Ram V. Suthar, and the construction began in 31st October 2014, which was completed in a record time of 42 months. The project was designed, constructed and managed by an Indian infrastructure company, L&T. Over 4,000 workers, included a few workers from China, were involved in the project. An estimated expenditure of 2,989 crores or $430 million was spent on the project. The innermost layer of the 3-layered statue is steel framing, RCC and bronze coating. The total height of the structure is 240 meters with a base of 58 meters and a statue of 182 meters. The statue has a 3-story base, comprising of a beautiful garden and a large exhibition hall, reflecting the life of Sardar Patel and the local richness of the area. It has a resilient structure and is designed to resist the winds of over 180 km per hour, along with a resistance of earthquake of up to 6.6 intensity on a Richter scale. The Viewers Gallery can accommodate 200 visitors at a time, because of which the visitors in and out traffic has to be managed. Depending on the rush, it may take a few minutes to reach the Viewers Gallery. I prefer to explore the museum before going up. Perhaps this long queue might vanish by then. The statue was unveiled on the 143rd birth anniversary of Sardar Patel, a giant of India's freedom struggle, signified by the giant statue. The museum is dedicated to the life of Sardar Patel and his quest of a unified India, who played a key role in uniting 562 princely states in pre-independent India. The museum has over 2,000 photographs and 40,000 documents and a research center dedicated to the life of Sardar Patel. The gallery is beautifully designed for an interactive viewer experience. One of the arenas is entirely dedicated to the history of Sardar Sarovar Dam. The gallery, apart from sharing the life events of the freedom struggle, also shares information on the local flora and fauna. The wildlife area is particularly loved by the kids. And in fact, some quiz won't allow you to get past until you give the right answer. Let me take you further inside in the serene beauty of this breathtaking landscape. It's time to stand up in the queue again. It took me another 15 minutes of waiting till I reached the Viewers Gallery. The Viewers Gallery is located roughly at 150 meters up in the statue, closer to the second shut button of Sardar Patel. A full wide view of the dam along with the scenic magnificence of the area can be observed from the Viewers Gallery. The whole area of Statue of Unity is still under development, and the main attraction is a world-class zoo which is recently inaugurated by the Prime Minister. One interesting fact about the statue is that it will turn green from its original bronze color in 100 years' time due to the natural aging process of the metal, similar to what had happened to Statue of Liberty. Thanks for watching our coverage on Statue of Unity in the Monuments of India series. In the next episode, we'll take you to the fort with the longest wall in the world. Until then, keep discovering.